later, cold light of dawn. Thomas and his friends waiting for Spencer. Do and he saw a streak of silver engine puffing towards him. It was Spencer. Thomas felt worried. I can't do this, Percy. Yes, you can, Thomas. You tell us you could do whatever you want to do. So can you. So the two engines were coupled up to the freight cars. Edward puffed over. You'll each take different tracks round the island. You can only may stop for coal and water. So Edward blew his whistle long and strong. The contest had begun. Thomas and Spencer pumped their pistons. Thomas puffed off with a heave and a puff. I could do it. I'll puff longer. I'll show Spencer I really am stronger. Spencer smiled as he slid away. I'll show Thomas who's strong and who's weak. He'll puff home with a squeak and a creak. The other engines watched and worried. Then he blew their whistles long and strong. Good luck, Thomas! Thomas and Spencer puffed round the island. They kicked back along the tracks. They whooshed through woods. And they left up hills. He raced roared. Thomas puffed and puffed. He heaved and he hauled. Yes, silly little engine, and will he learn? You can do whatever you want to, and I want to win! Thomas took a steep slope. He was puffing and panting and actually steep. At last, he reached the top. Right, I did it. And there was trouble. There was a clang and a clangy. Thomas gasped. Sentence and ashes. I broke in my brakes. Thomas's wheels struggled to whir and to wobble. He flew faster and faster down the hill. Oh no, oh help! Thomas raced down one hill and rattled up the next. Help, I can't stop! Thomas's heavy freight car pushed him on and on. He flew with jolt from where Spencer was. And into the potato car. The potatoes bounced everywhere, but Thomas sped on. And into a flatbed of jam bells. Whoa! Sticky jelly flew in the air. All over Thomas. Until he went up and found himself crawling along an old rickety track. Hair constantly thick with bushes. Sinners and sinners helping to stop. With a scrunch and a crunch, Thomas crashed into the bushes and came to a stop.
As when Thomas stopped, there, on the other side of the bushes, was a very old engine. It was broken and rusty. The old engine smiled. It was a very frightened smile, which made the old engine feel kind and gentle. This made Thomas feel less afraid.
Hello. Too bad your brakes failed. Doesn't it always happen when you're on a hill?
The old engine smiled again. Thomas wanted to smile too, but he was afraid. Hello, my name is Thomas.
My name is Hiro.
Thomas wasn't sure what to say next. Hiro, where did you come from?
It's been a long story. Do you like stories, Thomas?
Yes, Hiro. The little engines in the hills tell me stories all the time.
I'm gonna tell you one story. I was one of the first steam engines to arrive on Sodor.
Thomas was surprised. Where is your island?
My island is a long way away. There were mountains and snow and sea. I was the strongest engine at home. I was called Master of the Railway.
How did you get to Sodor?
I came in a very big ship. The days lasted and we sailed many seas. As I arrived at the docks, didn't feel at all like home. I was the only engine to puff in this country. I was very happy.
What happened?
I've started to break down. Mechanics didn't have parts for me. I was put in a siding and waited for the parts to come. I'm sure the parts never come.
Thomas felt bad for his new friend. Do you miss your home?
Yes, I do, and I miss being master of the railway.
I'll go and tell Sir Topham Hatt.
No, please don't do that. You must not tell Sir Topham Hatt.
Why?
Because I'm an old engine that cannot be repaired. That's why I'll be sent to the smelter's yard.
That's not right. That's not fair. Thomas could see that the old engine was alone, sad and scared. So, Thomas made a decision. Hero, we'll get the parts for you, and I won't tell Sir Topham Hatt until you are fixed. And I will make you master of the railway once again. Hero smiled, his biggest smile he had in a very, very long time.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for looking after me.
Thomas smiled his biggest smile.